Hey guys, it's Chris Pre with smartrealestatecoach.com. Smartrealestatecoach.com. I did a video recently about coaching, and I said that I would show you one of the best deals we've done so far as a sandwich lease goes, not as far as total profit. Although, if you add all this up, I think it is one of the better deals this year for total profit. For the sake of you referencing this, if you have questions later for me, this is going to be 58 WSW. Okay, 58 WSW. Here's the scenario, so you understand the whole thing. This was a for sale by owner call that I did, and I'll condense the story because this was a pretty interesting development. For sale by owner call, went and met the owner. I won't tell you about him because I want to keep this, private for him. But he was sick of being a landlord. Him and his dad owned it, and I thought we had a deal. I agreed to take over his mortgage payment of $1,231. He was trying to sell it at the time as a FSBO. I think he had it on for like $197. Let's just say 200 grand. It's worth about, right today, it's worth about that based on the rents. I'll share with you in a minute. We had a good meeting. He called me back and said, you know what, we decided we're going to short sell it. We're tired of being landlords. I put it in my Let's Sit file. As I've said in other videos, when a FSBO is doing a short sale or doing anything, quite frankly, things change over time. So I put it in my file. I was going to call him in about a month or two, maybe two. And he called me and said, look, it's not working. Short sale's not happening. Are you still interested in taking over the mortgage payments? They just wanted pain relief. And the reason was, guys, find out motivation, find out circumstances, because he had a complete tenant from hell. I mean, it was just a nightmare. And that's what set it off. It was a nice place before that, okay? So that was the flag that I kind of watched. That's why I was going to call him back. So here's what happened. We ended up taking the payment over at $1,231. Now that's PITI. The current balance right now is $168. That's the current balance right now. Now, that got signed about 5 days ago as of the signing of this video. And 3 days ago, immediately after signing, I put it on the market for rent to own. I was going to play landlord for a while because I tied this up, guys, for 8 years. 8 years of pay down on that. So I put it out to rent to own at $225. Okay, now even today if I sold it, $168, $225 would be good, right? So $225, and I put it out at $1,950 per month because this is a 2-unit. So someone can, in theory, take one of the units, rent out the other one for $1,000, and have a $950 payment on a nice 2-family with a yard and a garage. Pretty cool setup. I had like 3 or 4 immediate calls. I was just testing the market. I thought that was high. I was going to go 18. And I had an immediate buyer, long story short. Okay? At these numbers. Now let me show you something here. A couple things I want to point out. I made some notes so I can do my math correctly. In just 3 years, if someone exercises their option quickly, I won't let them do it before 3 years, but in 3 years this 168 is paid down to 158. 158 from 225 is what? I don't even know what that is. That's about 42 plus 25. 42 plus 25 is $67,000 if they exercise their option in just 3 years. I don't think they will, but that's what'll happen when they do. Now in the meantime, for 36 months, what's going on? Where's my math? I'm paying out $1,231. I'm collecting $1,950. What is that spread? That spread is $719 per month extra cash flow. Remember, on the lease purchase option, you're passing on all expenses. Maintenance, you don't want to hear from them. So this $719 is pure cash flow, okay? Times 36 months, I don't even know what that comes to. Looks like about 20-something grand. So 20-something grand added to that is a pretty hefty number. You're approaching the 100 grand mark on one FSBO call that took a second call to follow up and 2 visits, okay? Not a bad deal, guys. So here's the punchline now. If this goes, I don't know, if this goes 7 years or 8 years, the pay down on that 168 drastically reduces. 7 years is only 143, and 8 years is 138. So do you see what's going on here? I still have it sold for 225. Where are we? The buyer at 225 is quite happy. They locked in that number. The market will inevitably, we're in an upward trending market, the market will inevitably go past that, and so they'll have equity. They feel good about that. The 7th year, my payoff's 143. I'm still selling it for 225. What if I kept going for 7 years at $719 a month? Do the math. I don't know, what is that, 84 months times 719, plus the difference between the 143 and the 225. Now you're getting up to about 57, 67, 87, 90, gosh, 90. You're probably at about 130, 140 grand. So why rush the process of them buying it? Why not let this keep kicking for 7 or 8 years? So that, guys, is, I would call that a textbook sandwich lease, where the seller was very happy. They're thrilled to get this off their books. There's other headaches that they had going on, and they're thrilled to have come across our program. The buyer and her brother and her partner are thrilled beyond belief to get in a home that they can call their own and not have to pay rent, and know that they have a purchase going on without credit repair and everything. It's a three-way win-win. That's why it's such a cool business to be in right now. So that's the deal, guys. If you want to talk to me about that, we have private coaching. A cool story, one of our clients in the private coaching just finished their 6-month coaching with me. If you want info on that, you can apply them on smartrealestatecoach.com. But they just finished coaching, and they just picked up last week 2 homes on their own. I didn't go on the appointment. I didn't coach them through it. 2 homes on their own, and today and tomorrow he's showing those. I would bet he'll have those under agreement this week. That's pretty cool. So his entire coaching investment will probably, I'd say about a 300% return on his money in 6 months. Not a bad deal. So if you want some coaching, let me know. I'd love to help you. You can email me. I think it's either support@smartrealestatecoach.com or info@smartrealestatecoach.com, but it's on the site. Make it a great day.